going to learn about something called the LCM and GCF.
Well, math is fun, but sometimes it's confusing with all the acronyms my teacher is using. I get so lost in class, I turn to my friends and laugh. But my teacher keeps on talking and I don't understand him. He's speaking different language I don't comprehend. I reckon I should pay attention to what we are learning. The LCM just stands for least common multiple of the two or more numbers. Open up your books, write down what you see. First write the 4 and then the 3. Count them out and write them all down. Multiples of 4, 4, 8, 12, and 16. We go one more, we get 20. Then 3 is 3, 6, 9, and 12. We should see it repeats.
And boys and girls, 12 would be our LCM.
Well, the LCM just stands for least common multiple of the two or numbers. The LCM just stands for least common multiple of the two or numbers. I've been spending way too long talking about multiples. In fact, your learning glass is barely even half full. You may say, what is left? The letters GCF. Again, you need two numbers, but instead you factor them both to see if there's a number they both are made of. And if that number exists, you found the GCF. The GCF just stands for greatest common factor of the two or more numbers. The GCF just stands for greatest common factor of the two or more numbers. Just stand there.
All right, let's start lesson 10-2. Tonight we're going to be talking about least common multiples. Least common multiples does have an abbreviation. If you ever see LCM, you are finding the least common multiple. Least, what does that word mean? That means the smallest. Common, what does this word mean? It means what do they have that is the same. Multiples. Multiples are products when you multiply numbers. So we're looking for the smallest number that is the same when you multiply numbers. Let's take a look at an example here. Let's look at the numbers 3 and 5. First, what I need to do is I need to find the multiples of 3 and then the multiples of 5. Then I'm going to find the least number they have in common. So 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 5 is 15. And I could continue on, but I'm just going to stop there and see if I will find one that they have in common. If you do about 5, you should probably find your least common multiple. Sometimes you have to write down more. Multiples of 5. 1 times 5 is 5. 2 times 5 is 10. 3 times 5 is 15. And whoa, I'm going to stop there. I found a number that they have in common. The least number that they have in common would be 15. So my LCM, or least common multiple, of 3 and 5 is 15. Let's do another example. Let's take the numbers 6 and 8. The multiples of 6. 1 times 6 is 6. 2 times 6 is 12. 3 times 6 is 18. 4 times 6 is 24. 5 times 6 is 30. And I did about 5 is where I should about stop. I might have to go on for more, but we'll see here. Multiples of 8. 1 times 8 is 8. 2 times 8 is 16. Do you see any they have in common yet? Not yet. 3 times 8 is 24. And I can stop. The least common multiple of 6 and 8 is 24. 4 and 9. 1 times 4 is 4. 2 times 4 is 8. 3 times 4 is 12. 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 5 is 20. And I'm going to stop there. I have my 5. I might have to do more. We'll see. 1 times 9 is 9. 2 times 9 is 18. 3 times 9 is 27. Ooh, I'm at 20 and 27 and I still haven't found them. So I'm going to continue on. I need to make this one up here bigger, so I'm going to add more. I stopped at 5 times 4 is 20. 6 times 4 is 24. Draw a line here so I can separate them. 7 times 4 is 28. 8 times 4 is 32. 9 times 4 is 36. 10 times 4 is 40. All right, I added 5 more. Let's see if I can find them. So I left off at 9 times 3 is 27. 9 times 4 is 36. Hey, I found it. My least common multiple between 4 and 9 is 36. All right, let's take out your notes. 10-2 goes at the top. The least common multiple, or LCM, is the smallest same number with the products of the numbers. And remember, product means multiplication. I want you to try one example. Pause it, and then see if you are correct. All right, my multiples of 4 and 6. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 5 is 20. Write down my multiplication chart is what I'm actually doing. Let's look at the multiples of 6. 6 times 1 is 6. 6 times 2 is 12. Whoa, I can already stop. If you found the LCM of 4 and 6 is 12, you were correct and you're ready for tomorrow. Don't be forgetting to write down any questions you have at the bottom of the paper so you can remember to ask your teacher tomorrow. Have a great night.